Hey YouTube, what you do is you go to eBay, bike engine kit, it'll pull up, like here it says 645 results for bike engine kit. What you want to do is you want to look and see what your laws are first of all. You want to do some research on your laws. Look state by state, research your laws, make sure you know what you're doing, and etc etc. I hope no one gets hurt building these. I really pray for that. I hope no one also breaks the laws with these. If there's a bike path in your city and it says stay off of them with motorized engines, please stay off of them. If there's a trail and you're on a bike path, or let's say, and it rides alongside the cars and they all have to stop because of a stop sign, or they all have to stop at a red light, don't be a regular dickhead and go right through it, because the more you're going to create attention to yourself anyways. So the less bad attraction that you have, that you get, the better it is for everyone. We want it to be, when we're bringing these out in the public, we want them to be like, ooh, ah, look at that. Not, what the are they doing? I'm going to call the cops and blah, 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 blah. We want to keep on being law-abiding citizens. That's just my philosophy. We don't want to ruin it for everybody. So again, look at your laws, make sure you're following all the codes and everything else. When you do searches on these, this one's like a 66cc engine, there's 49 cc's, and there's all these different types of them. And the chrome pipes, like on this one, I had the first engine I built or put together, we had a chrome exhaust pipe. By the end of the first week, the whole thing was black and purple and those cool chrome colors from heat. So unless you don't want that, I wouldn't get it, because it's going to turn different colors really fast. And this engine is not chrome, it's just silver. Anyway, let's look at one of these. This is the kind of kit that you're going to get inside of them. You can get extra parts, by the way, too, in case throttle cable or something breaks. I did order one. It's sitting outside in the garage, so we're going to go take a look at that. So this is what it looks like when it comes in the mail. Of course you don't have this. I took my handy dandy knife and opened it all up so you don't have to watch me open up boxes. It's kind of boring. So when you get it, so come in a box about this big, about a foot and a half long, whatever. So you open these up. First thing we have comes in here. The handy dandy chain. It's pretty hefty duty. It's not a regular bicycle chain, it's not a motorcycle chain, but it's a pretty heavy chain. So we'll set that one aside. Next one that comes with is the clamps, parts, bolts, nuts, everything else. Here's the engine. I got a black. I try to get the ones with a spark plug slanted. I don't like the ones that go top. Sometimes there's problems when you try to put them on for the clearance of the bike. Sometimes there's not. Every bike's different. That's your done. Sprocket. These little rubber pieces go around it. We'll show you. Next box you get, we'll have your gas tank. Voila. This box is a little bit more complicated. Has a chain tensioner in it. You want to use this. People say, well, why do you have to use one? When you have the chain tight, what's going to happen is you're going to drop the clutch, you're going to pop it, and your chain will want to tighten up really hard. After a while, you'll see this thing actually moving. It took us a while to actually learn how to do this without these things falling off, rattling apart. The wheels would fall off. They would derail your thing, because when you tighten it, it would kick it down or kick it to the side, and we'll show you how to do that. Here's the carburetor. Hey, look, it's all complete. It's just like slapping together a carburetor. Okay. Where's the instructions? Okay. So when you guys get these, they say there's a PDF that you can download for them. That PDF sucks ass. It's written, I don't know by whom. First grader trying to explain how to put an engine together. I don't know, my first grader understood just as much as I did the first time I did it. It looks like it's all complete, which it is, but what happens is the throttle cable, or this is the clutch cable, you can tell right here by the clutch, and there's I'll link into that. But the throttle cable plugs into here, but you have to take this all apart, pull it out, and do that. So unless you know what you're doing. It's kind of hard the first time you do it. So I'll go over that later. Next one is the coil, or the HEI. Electrical voltage comes off the motor at the bottom. Your white wire that comes off the engine is a 6 volts continuous power when the engine's running. So that might be an option in case you want to do a little generator system to a battery, a trickle charge, or the battery to your light or whatever. Another option. We don't do that, but you can. This is your throttle cable or your clutch cable. If you see right here, there's a little sleeve that goes over. Some bikes need a sleeve and some bikes do not. If your bike does not need it, I'm not sure if that red one's going to need it or not. If it does need it, it's there. If it doesn't need it, we'll show you how to take this off. Very, 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 very important. Very important. All the cables, bending them is not good. Very, very bad. This is your kill switch. Your throttle assembly goes in here with your throttle. This part slips in here. We'll show you how to do it. Here's your handle grips. It's nice because this engine kit brings both of them. Some of them don't. But if you guys can see in here, right in here, there's a little metal tab. We're gonna have to drill into the handlebar. The throttle cable mounts into here. We'll show you guys how to do it. Here's your kill switch. You hear me? No, you don't. You hear me? No, you don't. Here's a little filter. These things, honestly, every one that I've assembled, they always break. This is supposed to be for your throttle or your clutch. It does have a pin. I don't use this. I did on my first one, the Huffy that we bought for 15 bucks. That was a fun ride. And that would always keep your clutch in so you don't have to hold the clutch in all the time. But we don't use these. So this little clamp, I don't use this either. Woo! But here's your bicycle chain guard. All important, your fuel tube, gas line. Here's your exhaust. Now one thing about the exhaust is when you get it, I don't know if you guys can see them or not, but there's some nicks and scrapes and little dings and everything else. Long story short, don't be a big baby about it. If you want to have a show bike and not ride it, so be it. Repaint it, redo everything, and don't use it. If not, I mean, these things are going to get rocks and scrapes and everything else. I'm not saying go out and just beat the crap out of it the first season or ride through a whole bunch of brush or anything like that, scrape it all up. I'm not saying that. Have some respect and take care of it. But it's not going to stay pretty forever, people. These things are just engines. You can always replace them. You can always, I mean, you want a show bike, you know what it takes for a show car. So, at any rate, this is the engine kit. So you get it in 4 different boxes. Big one, little one, little one, little one. And that's about it. We're going to start building them. So I hope you enjoy the videos, and we're going to go step by step on each one. So hello to new subscribers. Thanks for liking and commenting. If you have any questions, please comment. Feel free to leave me a message. I'll try to get back to you. Other than that, welcome to the new subscribers. Hello to the old ones. Thanks. Have a good day.